Hey everybody, this is Dr. Jesse Jackson III, best-selling author and facilitator of the Don't Kick 'em Out book and training series. And what we're talking about here is strong and powerful enemies of school culture and climate. As I have continued to work with so many staffs and particularly things I've seen over the last 90 days, uh, there are some very destructive patterns to organizational success. There are some patterns and some Hey everybody, this is Dr. Jesse Jackson III. I'm the best-selling author of the Don't Kick 'em Out booking training series and our new book, Work Together. Really excited about being here and talking to you about what are some of the major enemies of school culture and organizational culture. We're calling this the destructive organizational behaviors. And I believe it's very critical for all leadership and administration to be able to readily identify destructive patterns. Here's what's been going on. We have allowed destructive conduct and behavior and people, destructive people, to remain in our environments too long. And what I'm finding is they are the key reasons that so many schools are failing. There is an abundance of very destructive people that have some very destructive patterns that actually kills workplace productivity. It kills student relationships. It kills parent relationships. It kills co-worker cohesion. And before you know it, you have a horrible or a minimally functioning workplace environment. Always remember this. School culture is what we believe and how we behave. School culture, organizational culture, is what we believe and how we behave. So can you tell me, as in my study of behavior and being a very dominant behavior specialist and understanding behavior at an extremely high level, I have consistently been brought back to the reality that the negative influence of staff and the adult behavior is the greatest influence on negative student behavior. I have been able to consistently prove it. I've been some people say, Jackson, give us the strategies. Hey, listen, man, give us the strategies on how to fix these kids. And man, as I've dug for strategies, research, practice, research, been out there, went to 200 schools every single day, doing something every day, I came back to the precious fact. The formula is positive adult behavior and the adults being able to get along. I want to show you something here. Destructive organizational behavior looks like this. Things like this. Things we've taken for granted for years. Overlooked them. Didn't even think about it. Gossip. People just talk bad about each other, sharing each other's business, listening to gossip, listening to garbage, attempting to disrupt the co-worker's growth. So all the new people, it's like we poison the new people. And if you are an organization that is turning over 15%, I'm telling you right now, you are duty bound to do something about that. If your school or your organization turns over 15% of its teachers every single year, and this is what we'll say. We'll say, well, we can't compete with the pay. People leave us to go get more pay. That's partially true. The truth is those places typically have those type of cultures that a person they don't even want to be. So if I don't want to be here, how am I going to take less money and be in a negative environment? That doesn't even make any sense. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't. I'm talking to these young teachers. These young teachers aren't going in this for money. They're looking for a place, man, the special, a place to work, the special, to be a part of something. And man, I'm telling you, everybody wants to be a part of something, a great school organization. In my training journey, the best thing that's come out of this, I never would have thought. I have been named honorary faculty at hundreds of schools. I'm a part of the faculty. I started as a trainer, the outside guy. Now I'm a part of the culture. I'm a part of the team. Who doesn't want to be part of something special? Who doesn't want to be a part of a great organization? We all do. I know I do. And I hold one of the great honors in my life that the people thought enough of me to keep me coming back and make me a part of that staff. Listen, I can't tell you what that means. It's one thing to be asked to come in, but it's another thing to be asked to stay. That's special, and that's what I've been privileged to have happen in my life. You have number 4, attacking coworkers, negative, always going at somebody. The negative talk about the boss or coworkers, being negative, lack of production, poor work performance. I don't understand how you even get to keep your job if you're not good at it and you don't work. I don't understand that. I do not understand that for the life of me. How you get to stay in an organization and you don't work, or you're not good at it, or you're lazy. And then number 7, tardiness and absenteeism. I just got on a staff the other day about their time and attendance. I asked the principal, said, let's pull our tardy record. Let's pull what the clock's saying. Let me see what time people are coming. He said, well, why would you want to do that? Because we got a culture problem here. But then I looked at, listen, now notice, I looked at the referrals, and I noticed, this is a high school, I noticed we got a lot of kids truant. Okay, wait a minute. I said, let me pull the staff's attendance record for me. She said, oh, no, you don't want to see that. What? Well, you have people, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. At one particular institution a few years ago, 70% of the staff, it's about 200 people on this staff, it's at a failing school, about 70%, over 100 for sure, had missed at least one day every week of the school year. Say it again. No, notice, they're your days, right? 70% of the staff had missed at least one day every week of the school year, including Thanksgiving week, and it's a short week. What are we saying? These destructive organizational behaviors are present every single time. So when you go to start fixing behavior, you need to make sure, you need to check into some details. Now, once again, like I said, I'm a behavior specialist. If you can find somebody better, you need to be working with them. Because one thing I know for sure is people and behavior. And when I go to rehabilitate people in the jail or in juvenile, I hold the people that work on my unit to the highest standard. When I go and help a school turn the corner, turn around, get that F off your report card and get over to that the A space, we hold people to a standard. School culture is what we believe, and it's how we behave. And I am saying the behavior of the adults has given way to an unprecedented crisis in student behavior. Now notice this, we know the parents have sabotaged us and done nothing. A lot of parents have done nothing, and they've sent us a kid that's not ready to go to school at all. I mean, just a horrible job, okay? Parenting's a job, and I'm saying people are just not doing anything. They're expecting the educated teacher to be able, well, you know what to do, right? No, I don't. I don't know how to parent your kid. So if I understand that, then as an organization, I must be very vigilant about my checklist and make sure my ducks are in a row. I must make sure my business and the things that I have control over, and that is how I treat people, that is what I say about people, that is me coming to work on time, me making sure I'm at work and I'm coming in here and I'm actually raising my level of performance. That's my job. That's my role. That's my responsibility. Looking out for destructive organizational behaviors. This is something that can help you tremendously with curving and turning negative student behavior. I have seen this consistently, time and time again. In the next video, I'm going to share for you what are those powerful 12 pillars of a powerful, healthy school culture and climate. I'm so excited right now because I know we have really getting to the core of this thing, and we are delivering people answers. I know that I cannot change the child's conduct. What I've always known with Don't Kick 'em Out, I knew my advantage was I can help the adults grow and get better. And when adults get healthier and better, it's going to automatically breed a better environment and condition and a culture where the kid knows what's acceptable, what's not. When you let kids know what the standard is, I have never, ever, ever, ever seen a powerful school culture fail a kid. I've never seen it. When it's that environment is that strong, that is the thing that overcomes the negative, nasty, failure-based behavior that many of our students are raised with and brings to our organization. And our culture and climate can be so strong that it can actually challenge and flush out that negativity. The 12 powerful pillars of healthy school culture and climate. Up next.